So our next segment here is I wanted to invite my friend Grayson Roze. Grayson's a fellow part of the management team here at StockCharts.com. We are working so hard to improve the platform. We've been listening to a lot of your suggestions, your requests over the years. And one of the common things that I know I've heard, and I'm sure Grayson has heard as well, fundamental data. Can we get earnings data? Can we get all this stuff? And I am so thrilled that we get to collectively say, no problem, we have it, right? So I want to welcome on Grayson Roze with me on the show. Grayson, thank you so much for joining us today. This is awesome.
No, I am so happy to be here, Dave. It's fun. It's exciting too because you're talking about going sort of deeper into the charts, beyond the charts, things like that. Actually, we just launched a new show called Beyond the Charts, and so now we're going to get to talk to you about how we're sort of supporting that here with this new feature, this symbol summary feature. So I'm really looking forward to it. You've been using it too. What have you thought so far?
So, well, it's really cool. I mean, we've been working on it for a while. As I've seen it get done, I think what's been really fantastic is during earnings season right now. That's where it's sort of top of mind.
It really shines, yeah.
When a company reports, that's where you're able to see it. You're able to see what's happened. You're able to get a sense of where it's been. Then you get to look right at the technical data that I think everyone is sort of interested in and see how they relate to one another.
Definitely, yeah. So, like Dave mentioned, this is a tool that we've been working on for a long time. I'm sort of calling it a research tool. You know, I see our charts as sort of an analysis tool, and I think this is kind of a higher level sort of research tool. So for those of you that are wondering what we're talking about our new symbol summary page. We're going to sort of run through a couple things here. We're going to run through the what, we're going to run through the where, show you how to learn more, and then we're also going to talk about some plans for the future, which is an important part of this tool because it's really, I was saying this to some other people over the weekend, it's kind of a waterfall. This new edition is kind of a waterfall effect.
Yep.
Where we're standing right now at sort of the top of the waterfall, we're introducing a couple things that are going to shoot us right off the waterfall, and over time we're going to be adding so much more to really support this new data. So this is sort of the start of something really big. A big new data launch into some new things here for us over a long period. So anyways, what we're going to talk about is the what. The what is the symbol summary page. Now you've probably seen some banners across the top of the site, like this gray banner that we have here, sort of mentioning the symbol summary. To get to it, I'm going to start on the dashboard here, and you can see from the nav bar, I'm going to go ahead and where it says Sharp Chart, I'm going to select that and choose symbol summary. So that's going to get you over there. Maybe you've already noticed that. I'm going to type in a ticker symbol here and pull up Microsoft. And what you're going to see now is this new tool that we've just introduced, which is called our symbol summary page. So what this really is kind of an expansion of a feature that we've had for a long time that you may already use on your Sharp Charts. I know I do. It's called the full quote view, which is an option on your Sharp Charts to sort of give you a higher level view of a stock that kind of introduces a few additional data points, some fundamentals, things like that. We've taken that concept and we've really blown it up and gone crazy with it here with our new symbol summary page. So this is sort of, in a lot of ways, the first stop when you're looking at a new stock, looking at a new ETF, whatever it may be. What you'll see here is sort of a top level, you know, how is the price moving? What is the market cap here of Microsoft? What's the volume doing? Those kinds of things up here in the headers. And then you'll see a bar across the top that includes some of the different sections of this page. You can always click that to sort of jump down. So if I click summary, I'm going to be scrolled down the page here. So I get a couple things. I'm going to get a chart. I'm going to get a summary panel that includes some performance figures, some range stuff. All-time high is kind of a fun one to have in there. Earnings information. We've got earnings dates now and when that actually is going to be. The last earnings date, the next earnings date, dividends, a bunch of good stuff there. We break that down into fundamentals and technicals next. We have those laid out side by side, which is nice and fun. And a ton of things in there that you really got to dig through. Unfortunately, we don't have time to go through everything line by line here on the show. But just kind of highlighting some of the features here. We've got a scooter panel, which I'm a big fan of. You're going to get this sort of colorful graphic that shows you the latest value, but you're also going to get 3 months of scooter history. That's the StockCharts technical rank, or sort of proprietary technical ranking system. Here, which we're going to talk about in just a sec, we have earnings and analyst ratings, which are both coming soon. Very soon, we're going to be bringing out full earnings history, analyst ratings, sort of diving into what the street is saying, things like that. You're going to get a profile on, for instance, a stock here. You've got address, a company description, a bunch of stuff. And then this is pretty fun. So if you're a member, what you're going to get here is a list of any predefined scans that this stock has triggered. So here you can see that Microsoft has triggered the new 52-week highs predefined scan that we run. So you can click over to that. You get a panel here with any alerts that you've set for the stock. So if you've created any sort of price alerts for Microsoft, you're going to see those right here. And if you've saved Microsoft into any chart lists in your account, you're also going to see that here. You can click on either the chart list name to jump right over to that, or you can click on the actual chart name to jump over to the save chart. So tons and tons of features in this page. As Dave would say, there's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot there, but there's also a lot coming, which is a great thing to mention. Now this, like I said, this is a waterfall effect. We know that there's a ton more that we want to add to this page. We've been getting great requests from a lot of people saying, you know, it'd be great if you had X, Y, and Z. So we do have a lot of things coming, most notably quarterly reports and full earnings history that's going to allow you to sort of go back in time, see how earnings are growing, see if companies are beating estimates, things like that. And like I said, the analyst ratings as well. So that is sort of our symbol summary in a nutshell. That is the what. Now the where, I showed you one key piece, which is this nav bar. So on every single page on the site, let's say you're over on our articles page and you've got a stock, you want to pull it up, or maybe you're on our charts and tools page. If you are on any page across StockCharts, you can always go up to what we call the nav bar, change that drop-down menu where it says Sharp Chart to say symbol summary, and then again, you'll be able to just type in a ticker symbol and shoot right over to the symbol summary page. So that is going to be your go-to. But we've also rolled this out in quite a few places. On your dashboard, there's going to be a link here in the Member Tools panel. If you scroll down there, you're going to see under Summary Pages, you'll see symbol summary in there. Also, on some of these tables here, so this is on my dashboard, I've got one of my portfolios listed here, and I've got a little symbol summary link there in the table that's going to take you over right to the symbol summary for that. Now, if I pull up a chart list, here's the summary view for that chart list, and again, in that table, I've got a symbol summary link right there, so I can just click that and go right over to the symbol summary page. And we've kind of launched that across most of our table-oriented pages. So if you're looking at the sector summary, the scooter reports, or anything like that, you're going to find those symbol summary links in those tables. So look for that kind of, it's almost like a little file with a $ in it. One other key place that we've added this, again, I'm going to pull up a chart of Apple here. Now this is a Sharp chart. I'm on the Sharp Charts workbench. If I scroll all the way down here below sort of all the workbench features, we've got this list of tools here at the bottom, which we've recently kind of made a little bit bigger and easier to use. And the first one is going to be symbol summary. So again, if you click that, you're just going to jump right over to the symbol summary page. So that's kind of the where. Again, you can access this page from a whole lot of different places around the site, and we're only going to add more. There's a lot more places that we want to roll this out as well. Now, one thing I talked about learning more, I want to draw your attention to 2 articles. So if you go to our articles page and over here under all StockCharts blogs, if you pull up the Chart Watchers blog, you can sort of scroll back through some of the articles that we've published here recently. But I wrote 2 articles specifically about the symbol summary page. These are from the Chart Watchers newsletter in the last 2 weeks. Here is one of them. I encourage you to definitely go check out those articles, specifically the one that was written 2 Saturdays ago. That's going to have a ton of information about all of the features that the new symbol summary page has, which is really great. And one of the keys that's in that article is a little bit of information about what's coming. Now, again, we've been getting tons and tons of great feedback, lots of positive reviews on the page, which we're absolutely thrilled to see. But we've also been getting a lot of requests for additional things and new features and things like that most of that stuff is coming. So bear with us. Go enjoy the symbol summary page. I think you'll be able to really work it into your workflow. I know I already have. I think Dave already has too. But just keep in mind that there's a lot more coming there. We're actually going to be able to chart fundamental data very soon. We're going to build a whole earnings center. Lots more coming with this data. So again, this is just kind of the start of the waterfall.
It's such a great recap, and I'm bringing up Hasbro right now, and it has a little banner at the top that says HAS reports earnings tomorrow. And I've always, when I've thought about what it means to look at charts, but related to all these other things like fundamental data, earnings, and everything, it's all about integrating the two. So if you're looking at the charts, you need to have an awareness of when a company is reporting earnings, and Tom Bowley may be better than anyone has helped us understand that relationship. And I love the fact that it's, we're going to be able to do more and more to surface. Here are the companies that you need to know. Hey, this is a stock that you're looking at. Heads up, this is a potential catalyst. So
Yeah, I'm kind of laughing because when I told this to Tom, he said, this is the best Christmas present I've ever had. I told him about a month ago that we were working on it. He said, this is just, oh my gosh, he just lost it. So definitely check out what Tom is doing, but lots coming, so really excited.
Great breakdown of the function. Thanks so much. And Grayson, thanks for all the work that you did to sort of get this ready for everybody. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back thinking shifting stocks, what's moving and why. We'll see you in a minute.